Each weekday morning, our local talk segment brings you the people who are helping move our community forward. Let's start the show.
Good morning, AM 860 and FM 95.1 KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us for Moving Forward here on this Friday, July 27th. We're really glad to have you. I want to remind you that this is brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. Experience the best value in entertainment and connectivity with MockLink Internet and TV from MPNW. New subscribers save big on TV or internet and even more when you take both. Learn more at mpw.org. Again, I'm Jordan Davis, and joining me here in the studio this morning from the YMCA, Nicole McCleary. How are you this morning, Nicole? Well, we're really excited to have you in to talk about just some of the stuff that the YMCA is up to right now. We're kind of wrapping up summer, aren't we? We're heading back into the school year. It'll be here before we know it. And I think fall will be too. It was kind of cool this morning, actually. It was almost chilly out.
It sure is. That was a pleasant surprise. I love this kind of weather.
Absolutely, yeah. And it caught me by surprise when I was walking down the stairs out of our apartment this morning. I walked out and I saw it hit me at the bottom of the stairs, and I was like, "Why is it so cold down here?" And I stepped out, and I was like, I almost need to go grab a jacket, but
absolutely,
I'm sure to warm back up.
Yes, it tends to do that.
Mm-hmm. So what can we get talking about this morning? After school programs, like I just said, we're coming back up on the school year, so you guys have after school programs that are going to be starting pretty soon too.
We sure do. Yep, registration is open. It's open to the general public, and anyone could come sign up. We have a really great before and after school kids program. There's not as many people that take advantage of the before school program, and that's okay. But for anyone that needs a safe spot for kids to go after school, the school district, we cooperate with them, and they help us get the children on the buses and get them to the Y after school. We have all sorts of different activities when they get there. So there's a healthy snack that they certainly receive. There's a homework help table. There's arts and crafts. There's science. There's different fitness activities. We really help kids unwind in whatever way they need to. So there are some children who we know when they leave our after-school kids program, they go home and they have dedicated time to do homework at home. And they do that with mom and dad or with grandma and grandpa, whoever it might be, and that's okay with us. And so then they don't need that homework help in after-school kids club. But there's other families who are kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum, and when they leave after-school kids club, they might run around from practice to different activities and extracurriculars and all of those things. So we really help kids unwind after school however they need to best do that for themselves. And we offer lots of different adaptations so that kids can be the best them that they need to be. That's
great and really encouraging, because that's exactly right. Sometimes unwinding after school looks different for each kid. You know, it depends on them, depends on what their situation is, or what makes them feel best. Like, do they want to get a jump start on their homework for the night, or do they just want to hang out with some friends after a long day of school? So that's really interesting. Really glad to have that program here in Muscatine. Thanks so much for helping provide that.
Absolutely.
Well, what else is going on with the YMCA? What else can we talk about here this morning? I know you guys have sports. You said soccer would be starting soon.
Yes. Yep. Fall soccer sign up. To be honest, the deadline is actually already a week past, but we still have some openings, and so we do not have a waiting list yet. And so if you know someone typically we offer soccer for kindergarten through fifth graders, or K through 8. But this season we're actually opening it up. And so beginner gardeners or 4-year-olds are welcome to be part of the program as well.
Oh, really?
So as young as 4-year-olds, you can come out and be part of a friendly but competitive soccer team. And games are generally on Saturdays, Saturday mornings, but it really gives kids a good chance to get some experience and to understand teamwork and team play and all of those kind of things. So registration is still being accepted. There is a $5 late fee, but if that's not a problem, please call the Y or stop out and see us and we can get you signed up.
Excellent. Now, I'm just imagining that real quick. 4-year-olds playing soccer. Do they play with a normal sized ball, or do they have a smaller, more? Because I'm just thinking of a full soccer ball, and I'm thinking of this tall 4-year-old running around with
there are youth sizes that we use.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. I couldn't get that image out of my mind. I thought that was kind of funny.
A little comical if it's just as big as them. Yeah.
Well, that's excellent. So that's a soccer program that's going to be getting started. So it starts when? Like, when will they start having games, practices, that kind of stuff?
Generally at the end of August.
At the end of August. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and so again, signups can take place now, and then we of course are always looking for soccer referees, and we're looking for soccer coaches. So if there's anyone who's interested, you can give us a shout out or send your information our direction. And Brandon Van Zant is the name of the, he coordinates all the teams and all the practices and all of those type of things. He does a great job with that. So
excellent.
Feel free to call us at the Y anytime with questions.
Excellent. Also coming up, and I don't remember when it's supposed to drop. I guess that's kind of I don't want to say that's a pun, but Over the Edge is going to be coming before too long too, isn't it? It's not too far out.
It is. The date is October 19th, actually.
October, that's it.
Yep, you're exactly right. It's a Friday. Edgers are going to rappel down the side of the Stanley Consultants Laurel building. We have 92 total spots that are available for edgers, and 42 of those have been filled so far. So we're really excited. I think this is going to be an awesome, brand new fundraiser for Muscatine, something very edgy. Ignore the pun, maybe. We're on a roll this morning.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's a lot of great opportunities. So the fundraiser Over the Edge raises funds for 3 separate nonprofits. It's Big Brothers Big Sisters of Muscatine, Special Olympics Muscatine, and then the Chamber Ambassadors Network. Okay. So all 3 of those will benefit. And actually, we have a really awesome new update. Just starting today, a generous anonymous donor has agreed to match up to $20,000 for all the funds that are raised from today through the end of August. So we're really excited about that. That's a really great chance to maximize donations and really give back to these nonprofits. So the idea is if you're interested in going over, you would sign up. It is a 94-foot rappel, so that makes some people a little bit nervous, but it's going to be an awesome experience, kind of a once-in-a-lifetime kind of a thing, so to speak. But we would encourage folks to sign up or to give support by supporting a friend and making a donation. Each edger that signs up would just need to pay an $85 registration fee to get it started, and that's what kind of kicks off your fundraising. And then every edger would need to raise $1,000, and that's how you go over the edge. And so then with that generous match that I mentioned that starts today, the match, if you got online and you supported a friend and gave them $50 or $100, that generous donor would match that donation, and the match goes directly to those nonprofits. So the money stays local and helps them specifically so that they can provide additional programming for their participants and the people who really need it the most.
I gotcha. And it, like you said, it stays here in Muscatine. It goes towards Big Brothers Big Sisters. It goes towards the Ambassadors Network and to Special Olympics, which are all incredible programs. I've spoken to Lindsay Phillips. I've spoken to Jason
Miller.
Yep. Goodness, I forgot his last name. Jason Miller, Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Incredible people, and they have awesome programs that really benefit a lot of people.
I totally agree. And they're very passionate about this fundraiser. So if you have additional questions or if you're curious about going over, if you've maybe verbally said that you'd like to go over, but you haven't actually committed yet, I would encourage you to reach out to Jason or Lindsay or anyone else on the committee and make sure that you get officially signed up because, again, 42 spots are already taken. There's a lot of buzz, which we're excited about, and a lot of people have said that they would like to go over, but we haven't had them actually sign up yet. So now's the time to do that, especially with that matching donation and that generous gift.
That's incredible, and that's really encouraging to see that kind of thing happening right here. And that is kind of a different kind of fundraiser, the one that you're not really used to seeing. You think bake sales, you think just like some of the run walks, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
You don't think rappelling down the side of a building.
No, absolutely not. And that's part of the reason we're so excited about it. There's a lot of local companies and groups that have gotten behind the event, and they're really excited about it too. And so from what I hear, Thursday evening on October 18th may be kind of a kickoff party of sorts. And then Friday all day, there's an entire committee that's working on making the event a full fun day event. So you don't have to just go over the edge and then heaven forbid you go back to work or something on a Friday afternoon, right? But there's really great opportunities that people could make a day out of it, and it's a really great event for the community and a good excuse to come downtown and really see what the event is all about.
Absolutely. And I know for me, I'm fearful of heights, so that really scares me, but when I spoke with Lindsay and I spoke with Jason both, when we talked about it, the group that is coming in over the edge, the group that's going to be doing it, zero incidents. They have a perfect track record. They have they make sure that everything is set so that it is the safest rappel you could ever do. So there should be no fear about doing it, except for just getting you over that little bit of kind of high up. So.
Absolutely, you're right. They certainly know what they're doing, and that's one of the reasons that we chose them. But yeah, they're fantastic at what they do, and we're really excited to bring this event to Muscatine.
I'm excited to watch people rappel down. You said it was the Laurel Building?
It is.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent. I'm really looking forward to that. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Yep.
And you guys chose a good time of year too, because it's not going to be, you don't have to compete with the summer heat. It's hopefully we're hopefully going to see a little bit of cooler weather, kind of like today, you know.
Absolutely.
So honestly, if it were anything like today, it'd probably just be near perfect. So
I would agree. Absolutely.
Excellent. So we also want to talk about, while you're here, the program guide that's going to be coming out too. Can we touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So if we switch gears back to the YMCA, we have, there really, I feel like it sounds cliche every time I say it, but there really is something for everyone at the Y. And so our YMCA program guide attempts to encompass that in a 20-page book, which is hard to do. But we have information about our upcoming programs and classes and lessons and all of those things in that program guide. The program guide comes out 3 times a year. And so the next guide will come out the week of like August 6th, 7th, 8th.
Okay.
Whatever day of the week you typically receive the Voice of Muscatine. Our insert or our program guide will be inserted in that paper, and we're thrilled that you guys help us deliver those to so many people.
We're excited to. I mean, you guys have great programs, and you just said 20 pages of worth of programs in there, so that's incredible, and we really enjoy being able to help push that out because. Again, all the great programs you guys provide, certainly we want to let people know about them. So it's Wednesday. Wednesday is the normal day that the Voice of Muscatine drops, and I cannot for the life of me tell you right now which day of the week that would be or what the date would be.
I think that would be Wednesday the 8th.
The 8th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
The 8th.
I think some people are lucky enough to get them even the day before. I've heard, or maybe that's.
I've heard it and seen it both ways. So yeah.
And the program guide will be available on our website as well. And so I would encourage people to go to muscatiney.org and check out that PDF because we'll have that uploaded just as soon as it's available. And so yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff coming up this fall.
Excellent. Well, we're really looking forward to it, and we're really glad that you guys do all that you do here in Muscatine because you've got some great programs and you do some really great stuff for the community, like Over the Edge, and not to mention soccer, getting kids involved in some athletics here later on, and the after-school programs. All the great things that we get to talk about here when the YMCA joins us in studio. Thanks so much, Nicole.
Thank you.
It's been a real pleasure talking to Nicole McCleary from the YMCA. She joined us to tell us about all the things that the YMCA here in Muscatine are doing right now. I want to remind everybody that this part moving forward brought to you in part by Comprehensive Rehab. It's located in the plaza across from MP&W in Muscatine. Thanks so much for joining us here on Moving Forward, brought to you by Muscatine Power and Water. MockLink is always Muscatine's fastest internet, and gigabit speed is coming. MockLink TV beats satellite, includes video and music streaming. New subscribers save big, even more when you bundle. Learn more at mpw.org. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks again for joining us, Nicole.
Thank you.
This has been Moving Forward on thevoiceofmuscatine.com.